Okay, today's live stream, we're doing the Fortnite one now, and we are going to be landing over at the new POI. If you open up the map, you will see the Frosty Flights is now on the map. The airplanes are back. We don't have the giant monster over here at the castle at Polar Peak. We don't even have the castle there. Parts of the buildings are there, but I guess Epic decided to skip that whole thing with the monster this time. So, the last time I checked, Frosty Flights doesn't have a whole lot down here. But we shall see if we can find some loot. And hopefully I will be able to find the new items. So there is a reason why I am wearing this skin. Because if you didn't know, we have quests we can complete, which is just gaining account levels. To get a new style for this skin. But this one's called the Leisure Assassin. The next one, which is the account levels you have to gain, I believe it's called Raceway Assassin or something like that. So balloons are back in the game. Those are going to stay right there because I don't use them. But I have to we'll figure that out when we go back to the lobby. I'm hoping that I can get everything done in this one match, so I don't have to keep repeatedly playing more than one. Okay, so there's another chest over here. The dual pistols are back as well. I don't carry them as much as I would want to pick them up. Believe me, I'm trying to stop myself right now. Because the duals take AR ammo, just like the AR does, which eats away at your AR ammo. And at the moment, we're on short supply of ammo, so, you know, you kind of want to watch what you're picking up. Okay, we got the heavy assault rifle, which that was in last week's update. Now, of course, when they add new or unvault weapons, the drum gun is also back. That gun is good with close range, not very good with far range. Trying to think if I'm missing anything. Of course, the TAC is still in the game. The pump shotgun is still in the game. It's another TAC. I'm trying to find the freaking submachine gun, but it's not letting me find it. It's telling me no. The suppressed assault rifle is still in game. I'm gonna take this as much as I hate it because it'll bloom. And also, if you guys didn't know, there we go. The combat shotgun is back too. Of course, the stink bombs are still in. But if you guys haven't been subscribed to my channel long, or you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you would know that she was one of the first skins that I ever got. Okay, flint knock pistol. And she was my Harley Quinn skin until I got Harley. There we go, that's the other thing I was looking for. The tactical submachine gun is back as well. Now there is two two other things that I'm trying to find, and it's not working for me. Well, there's actually three other things I'm trying to find. Okay, I'm gonna pick up this blue assault rifle. I'm gonna take those, because now I have 6 shockwaves. You know, you don't take ouchie boo-boo damage from those. So, I think the only way that I'm probably gonna find these other items is if I, well, leave Frosty Flights, first of all, and try to get into some action. Probably about the only way that I'm gonna find these items. Just in case I don't find one of the items, treasure chests are back. Like the buried treasure maps, those are back. So if you're lucky enough to find those, make sure you go to the treasure chest, because you can get a legendary scar and a legendary pump shotgun. Or sometimes it's epic too. What is this? What is this Daz doing? Quit running from me. Rip and tear. You're making my accuracy go way off, Miles. Now stop. So far nobody's dropped what I'm looking for. If y'all gonna play by the gas tanks, I'm just gonna shoot them. Well, that Ramirez moved. He wasn't stupid. Quit trying to jump on my head. My God. Nope. What is that soccer team doing? And if you guys haven't noticed, I have not been starting my streams right away in lobby. I've been waiting to go into the match and then start my live stream. And let me tell you something. Just because, okay, I'm gonna make this very clear. Yes, I'm using my whole secondary account to be in here right now against all these bots, but not all of them are bots. Some of them are actual players, because my secondary account is leveled up. My secondary account's a level 8, which is way past the recommended limit. But like, for a couple of days I was playing with my secondary account, getting into here, and hadn't leveled it up at all. I hadn't leveled it up at all, and it was, you know, okay, what's up with the lag? And it was starting to get a little boring. Like, no lie, it was getting boring. Like, yes, I was able to complete a lot of quests really fast without any interference most of the time. But the reason why it started getting boring is because it was too easy. And at this point, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna level this account up, I have to be careful about how I do it, because if I get it too high, then it's gonna be pointless, because I'm just gonna have sweaty ass lobbies like I already have. So I said, okay, the recommended limit, they recommend, from what I've read online, everybody was saying, don't let it get past level 5, don't let it get past level 5. Okay, I leveled that account up all the way to level 5, right? Thinking, okay, now it's gonna be more players. I'm gonna have more legitimate players. I'm not gonna have a whole lobby full of bots. No. Still bots. A lot of them. So I was like, okay. So I was literally, what I was doing was, I would level them up. So once I got it to level 5 and I was noticing it was still a lot of bots, I was like, okay, let's try. I didn't want to drop my shotgun. Give me my shotgun back. I was trying to drop this green submachine gun and pick up the blue one. I was like, so let's try getting it to level 6 and see what happens. So I got it to level 6, and lo and behold, there was still a lot of bots. There were some players, but not an awful lot. The reign of bots was still going on. That one's not a bot. He plays like a computer, but he's not. And the funny thing is, there are some players, like I said in my Blade Point live stream when I was talking about their bots, there are some players that will play legitimately, intentionally like bots to make you think that they're a bot. When they're not a bot, they're just not all that great at the game. I mean, if that's their strat and they think it's gonna work, then go for it, but don't think it's gonna work if I'm in your lobby. Okay, I'm switching back to the pump. As much as I like the combat shotgun, that is not the buffed version of it. That's the nerfed version, like when it was first introduced, so it kind of dookie. Hi, Aaron. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm not having no luck finding anything. Okay, let me look at the map. Okay, so there's a supply drop behind me. So I can go open that supply drop. Because sometimes I recall the last time I opened a supply drop, a treasure map popped out of it. But I don't know how rare or how not rare that is. So when I realized that there was still a lot of Fortnite bots, I was like, okay, let's go into a death run, get it to level 6, and then leave. So I got it to level 6. Thinking, okay, there's gotta be more than 25 players this time. Because normally, depending on what your level is, and this is when I read up more into it. Okay, I got a suppressed scar. Sure, I'll take it. Give me the grapple glove. So, according to what I read on, I think it was on Reddit, I could be wrong. Normally, a first-time player of Fortnite that has no account level, their first 2 matches in solo will be bots. Okay? So, and I was thinking, so wait, do I have to play a solo match on my secondary account to get the ball rolling so it's more, so there's more players? Or am I reading between the lines wrong? So, legendary attack. I will take it. No treasure map, just more balloons. So at this point I was a little confused. So, like I said, I got to level 6, I went into a match, and there was still a whole lot of bots. I'm thinking, well, if my secondary account goes on the map and touches grass, that might not end well for me. Because let me tell you the reason why I actually even thought about doing it this way, where I can spawn into a regular BR match with a bunch of AI Fortnite bots. Because let me tell you this, Fortnite skill-based matchmaking is ass. Okay? That is the whole reason why I'm so glad when they introduced Zero Build, because I was like, you know what? I don't have to play build mode no more. I can leave it behind. Oh, well, there's one of the new items. Yes, the suppressed sniper is back. The bolt action sniper is gone. The hunting rifle is still in. But the bolt action one is gonzo. So, like I was saying, Fortnite's skill-based matchmaking is ass. Okay. If their skill-based matchmaking is actually putting me in matches with players at my skill level, then why was it they well, A, could crank 90s faster than I could. Their aim was so on point that I almost considered they had aimbot. How are you doing today, big sis? Harley, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Oh, but I got a legendary attack. No, I'll keep this. I'll take that. Oh, nobody has a chug jug, do they? So, I was so glad when they introduced Zero Build, because I was like, maybe this time I can go into this game mode and, you know, be better, because, you know, in build mode, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't build all that much, but I did build. Basically, I let my aim do all the talking. I love how I say I let my aim do all the talking and just bodied both of them. I think what it is, to be honest, is most of the players today that play Fortnite are kids. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a whole lot of adults that play this game. And the kids, well, speaking of kids, you know, my daughter, she plays the game too. But some of these kids that play the game, some can be really cracked at the game to the point where they think they're better at the game than everybody else, or B, these kids get hit one time and get loaded so much that they just run for the hills. They will run from you. I think that's what it is. Most of the players that are in my lobbies, in my solo lobbies, run like a coward. They run cowardly. And then when you finally catch up to them, oh, they've already fully healed and they just one-shot you. Like, that don't make you good at a game. Because you ran from the fight in the first place. So, yeah. Not a cute look. I honestly, to be honest, and this is my honest opinion, there was a lot of people that were mentioning this on Reddit, and I'll have to say, I kind of agree with them. I think, because, you know, Epic knows about players going in. That's what I was looking for, the gliders. So, if you didn't know, redeploy is back. But they're an item this time. Before, it was just something that they changed to where you could automatically redeploy your glider. So the other thing that I didn't get to talk about, because I didn't find it, was the minigun. The minigun has been put back in the game too. But the only two things that I did not find in that match was the treasure map and the minigun. So we can head back to lobby so I can talk about all the other stuff. So like I was saying, if Epic knows that players are using a secondary account to get into these almost 100% bot-filled matches, depending on if, you know, the account's leveled up at all, or if it's just a level 1 or a level, you know, level 0. Like I said, mine's a level 8, so I found a good balance. Now, right now, where my secondary account is, I only get about 25 actual players. The rest are AIs. The rest are Fortnite bots. Now, if I was to go past level 8 and go to level 10, which is the level that is not recommended to hit, you're gonna have a lot of players. Like, the bots are going to be non-existent. Like, there's going to be, like, maybe 35 bots, and the rest are going to be actual players. And because a lot of players are having issues with Epic's skill-based matchmaking, that would completely defeat the purpose of what you're trying to do with your secondary account, which is to get easier lobbies, to get your quests done. Or if you're a content creator and you don't want to have to deal with stream snipers and all that bullshit, this is a lot easier way to do it too. But here's the thing. Just because you're doing it this way, you can still get stream sniped. They can still try to get into the lobby you're in. But I don't know how much of the likelihood it is that they could. But if Epic knows that players are doing this, then why not make a separate mode where it's called, like, Zero Build Battle Royal, but it's you, like if it was solos, you versus 99 other AIs, instead of it being players, and use that as a way for the casual players that really aren't, let's be honest, a lot of players that call themselves casual players aren't here for BR. They're here either for Save the World or Creative. And that's it. And I'm one of those. In the beginning, I liked BR. I was having fun playing BR until my account level got that high. 6,017. 6,017. Okay, I'm telling you right now. I get nothing but either a sweaty, like real sweaty people, or cowards that call themselves sweaty but run from a fight. Those are the kind of players I get. And because we're back in the OG season, and, you know, I'm not really getting players that play during the season in my lobbies. I'm mainly getting kids. They don't... Half of these kids that didn't play during this season know nothing about the OG season. They know nothing about what it's actually about. Let's be real. So why not just give the casual players another way to complete their quest, to still be able to get XP and to level up, just like the players that are going to play BR. Now, I'm telling you right now, if they made a separate mode, they're going to have to probably do zero build and then build mode. And, you know, they don't gotta do nothing serious. They don't gotta do duos, trios, and squads right away. Just make them separate modes. Make build mode solos and zero build solos. Just start with solos first and see how it works and see how many plays they get for it. And then if they get enough plays, then move on. Add duos and then etc. Add trios and then squads and blah blah blah. You know, just for the casual players that like to play the game for creative and save the world and like to grind. I mean, look at me. I'm 164. I'm almost level 200, right? And this season's only a month long. So I think that if Epic did that, they would probably make a lot of casual players happy. Because their skill-based matchmaking is definitely out of whack. Because, let me tell you something. My daughter has not been playing Fortnite all that long. Okay? Her account level is nowhere near as high as mine. Okay? Me and her can go into her lobbies, if she's party leader, and we can go into her lobbies and play BR. And her lobbies are just as bad as mine and her dad's. But then again, her account level is nowhere near as high as mine. Make it make sense. And this is zero build. When she's not playing BR with me and her dad, if she does play BR, she's playing build mode. But here lately, she's not been playing build mode because she got grounded from the Switch. And she's not allowed to play until she improves her grades. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. But I really do think that they would make a lot of casual players happy. I mean, not to mention, look how many maps there are. If you was to go into Discover page to find, you know, those target bot maps. Where it's player versus all those target bots. I mean, there's an enormous need for PvE. Now, if some of these players are playing these PvE maps and are a casual player but don't like Save the World, that right there makes no sense to me. Like, how can you claim to like PvE but then don't like Save the World? It's PvE. You're killing zombies. I mean, Save the World was what I started playing when I first started playing Fortnite. Save the World is what started Fortnite in the first place. I mean, why do you think some of the POIs in Save the World look so similar to the POIs that we have on the map right now as we speak? Like Salty Springs, Tilted Towers. Because some of those building prefabs are from Save the World. And I think it was Cypher PK. He was busting myths in one of his recent videos. And he showed a building, and I recognized it, from Save the World that had a piece on it that you could edit. Like, we're gonna get to Save the World in this live stream too. Because I want to show you guys some of the houses and some of the buildings I'm talking about that's on our map right now that's in Save the World. Like, pretty much all the buildings that are in Salty Springs, I think, minus the gas station, is in Save the World. Okay, so, excuse me, monster. Enough of my rambling. But, real quick, just let me know in the comments below or in the live chat what you think about Fortnite making a controlled battle royale where it's player versus AI. And you would and make it to where you could still get your quest done and you can still gain XP just like in regular BR. I mean, there's so many games out there that are PvP that have done that. Overwatch has done it. Blade Point. For Honor. All these popular PvP games have got a separate mode for new players or for just casual players that just want to play the game and enjoy the gameplay to go up against AIs. Now, let me be 100% real with you guys. I very recently, the other day, went up against the actual players in For Honor. The first match went horrible at first. So there's a thing called body camping, where a team, the whole entire team, will sit on one point, just one point, and just sit there and wait for one of the team members on the enemy team to come over there, and they'll all gank on the one. So basically, they were just trying to sit on one point and claim, and then just body kill us. So, me and my husband were the first ones to catch on to it. And we were playing with our friend and our brother Don. And we decided to stop going over there. We literally decided to stop going over there. Now, I think I recall I was Kyoshin. I think I was either Kyoshin or Naboo. One of the two. Because those are the two heroes that, or I was War Mommy. But War Mommy, Naboo, and Kyoshin are the three that I mainly use. I mean, I can use the other ones, like I've used Shinobi, Shigoki, and them before, but the three I named the first time are the ones I use the most. They're the ones I have the most reps on. So, we had B and we had A. They only had C. So, it was A, they were going to have to keep on trying to coerce one of us to come over there so they could keep body killing us, or they was going to have to come to us. Well, they decided they were going to try to go after B, and we went down there. The whole team went down there, and we bodied them all, and we won. Because they... That's how you gonna play the game? And then the other matches went fairly okay. Couple of times I got ganked on, but it wasn't enough to make me throw my controller down and rage quit. One particular funny moment, I had a PK, I believe it was a PK and a Blackfriar, we call him BP for short, trying to gank on me. I was Kyoshin. Kyoshin has an all guard. Now here's the problem. They can break you out of that all guard if they guard break you, or but you know, BP with his shield bash. But they swung enough at me to where I got revenge and killed them both. So I mean, And they realized that I wasn't the one to try to gank on. So then they tried to gank on my husband, and I believe my husband at that point, I think he was Shaolin. He might have been Shaolin, I can't remember, but he was either Shaolin or Orochi. He bodied them both. They tried to gank on Don. He bodied them both. And what's the funniest thing about it is he wasn't even on his account. He was on his brother's. Because his brother hasn't really played For Honor very much, so we was gonna get lobbies with, you know, people with lower reps and lower experience. At this point, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was helping or not. So, they would have been... At that point, we didn't have a fourth join yet. We only had a bot as our fourth teammate, so... They didn't even try to gank the bot, because that would have been stupid. They ain't gonna feel no pride in ganking an AI. That's not an actual player. But in the end, we won that one too. So, I think we lost 2, we won 3 or 4. So, not too bad. Not too bad. But the funny thing is, because I went in and played against actual players, and the first time I played against actual players, I didn't last very long because I wasn't ready for that. And for someone that was my friend and someone that I considered a brother, just to throw me in immediately at real players when I had just started playing and I was a noob was a horrible experience. And that's what caused me to stop playing the game the first time. But the second time going in, because I had been playing against AIs for a good 4 months straight, I thought that I was more than capable of going up against the actual players. And I was. But the problem is now, because I go against the AIs to complete my orders, because it's just easier. And when I go to do Dominion against actual players, I'm not worried about my orders at that point. So I want to make sure I have my orders done and doing them in versus the AIs, and then going in Dominion and going up against actual players. But here's the problem. My bots are fighting like actual players now. They're getting revenge. They're executing. Like, the enemy bots are getting revenge and executing. And the only way to make them stupid again is to go into Dominion against actual players and lose on purpose. But I'm not willing to do that. I'm too prideful. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to go up against AIs that are gonna try to execute me and all this fun stuff. Hey, so now that I'm gonna stop rambling about For Honor. I know it has nothing to do with what we're playing right now. I'm sorry. That's what happens when I talk about one thing in one game and then I have to use other games as an example and then I go off on a tangent. So anyways, so we're gonna go to the quest. So, remember, the reboot rally quests are still here. You got a week and 6 days to complete them if you haven't. I already have. And here is what I was talking about, getting a free skin. It's the runway racer goals. And all you have to do is to gain account levels. Not like account levels like over in your career part. I'm talking about like your level for your character in the main lobby. Epic might want to try to reword that because people, some may get confused and think it's their actual account level in their career, but it's not. So as you can see, I've already got her pickaxe and her gun wrap. Next is her back bling, and then she is the final piece to that puzzle. So I've got to level up, what, 6 more times-ish to get her back bling. Okay, and, you know, Spectra Knights Week 3 quests are available if you haven't already done them. I've got them done. The additional quests won't be available for another 4 days and 21 hours. Okay, and the milestones, yeah, I've already got those done. And the ranked quest, if you guys play ranked, I don't play ranked. I really don't care for it. Then, you know, you got your llama quest, which I've already got mine all done. So, yes, I already have the mythic llama. And then week 4 quest will be available in 4 days and 2 hours, which I've already got all the weekly quests done too. So, that is all that I need to talk about there. So now, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, if you notice now that when you go to look at certain maps, creative maps, and creative, they have a rating on them now. And when you see that rating, let's say you're wearing a skin and you see something, well, if you pick a death run and something about your skin or your loadout is not okay, it will let you know that you need to remove whatever is not appropriate. Like, right now, I'm fine, but when I first tried to play this death run, it said no because of her back bling. So I took her back bling off. I normally didn't wear her back bling anyways, so made no difference to me. So I'm going to play one death run because this is a new death run by fankimonkey, and I play a lot of his death runs. And yes, I will have the map code in the description this time, I promise. Okay, so let's go in. Now, I need to make sure. crap. Damn it. No. By the way, chat, this is only 225 levels. So if you noticed when I went to the voice chat here, it says voice chat reporting. Voice reporting update. So basically when you have that feature turned on, let's say someone's being mean to you or they're, you know, in the short of it, bullying you. With that feature on, they'll be recorded every 5 minutes for, I think, every duration of 5 minutes, and it will be sent to Epic Games. So I think that's going to force a lot of people to talk less, or a lot of or people to how do you say, not put their foot in their mouth. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, the toxic players will probably find another way to be toxic if they can't talk crap to you without losing their account. Maybe they'll do the donkey laugh at you 1,000,000 times. The most annoyingest laugh in this game. I'm gonna be honest, Chad, I doubt there was any updates to save the world. Because Save the World doesn't get updated as often as everything else in this game. Which is kind of a shame, seeing that Epic still has a player base in Fortnite that likes to play Save the World. Epic should be putting as much effort into Save the World as they do BR and creative. Save the World is what started this game, even though it wasn't very popular in the beginning. We got very little YouTubers that do content on Save the World or even creative. It's freaking BR focused mainly. Quite frankly, I'm kind of tired of just seeing the Fortnite YouTubers that I watch just only play BR. You know, I think it would be interesting to see some of these other YouTubers play more than just, you know, BR. I'm sorry, but I could not just play one aspect of this game and be okay. Like, for the longest time, I mean, I think it was Primal that was extra freaking long. And, in the beginning, I was having a whole lot of fun in Primal. And then it just kept dragging out, and I'm like, oh my god, get me out of this season, please. Like, for the longest time, I stopped playing BR because it was the same freaking BR map. And back then, there was no zero build. It was all build. I fell off the noodle. How? I was at the top of the noodle. go. Okay, finally made it across all the ice and buttons. So guys, honestly, I think after this, I'm gonna end it here after I finish this death run and go back to lobby. I'll save the world for another live stream. You know, whenever I do another Fortnite live stream, because next week is not going to be Fortnite again. I want variety on my channel. I mean, I should have variety on my channel, seeing I play more than just Fortnite. I mean, when I first started my gaming channel, the first game that I ever played on my gaming channel was GTA. So technically speaking, yes, I came from GTA to Fortnite. And the reason why I say I'm gonna wait for Save the World and I'm just gonna end it after this death run is because I'm starting to get extremely hungry and tired. I think I explained this in the last live stream, but my husband started a new schedule at work. So he's going into work at 6 in the morning, and he's not getting home until 2 in the afternoon. And you know, myself and him and our daughter and our boys, we're all trying to adjust to his new schedule, and it's throwing our sleep patterns off. You know, since today's Saturday and the kiddos don't have school, I'm normally in bed right now. I probably would have been in bed if I didn't do 2 live streams. Like, yeah, theoretically speaking, I could have waited until tonight to do the Fortnite live stream, but I wanted to do it to get it out of the way because I didn't want to wait too long to go over what was new in the game. Because if I would have waited too long, then a bajillion people might have already talked about it, and then nobody wants to hear the same thing over and over again. Kind of shocked that I'm getting XP right now because earlier I wasn't getting it. So maybe I can have her other skin by the end of the day. Oh, I keep forgetting that I could just tactical jump on the bottom button to just go over top the the second one. Let's try that again. I literally just missed everything. Almost done. Oh, bloody hell. Like, there's some other videos that I, like gameplay videos I was supposed to do for Fortnite. Like, one being, gameplay of Festival Farah, because, you know, she came during Fortnitemares, but I thought it would be too late to do it now, because, Fortnitemares is long gone. Not while I leveled up. Alrighty then. Let's head back to lobby. So this live streams have been a little over an hour. The other one was a little over an hour as well. So that's 2 hours of content to watch. So if there is any updates for Save the World at all, I'll let you guys all know. Maybe in a gameplay video, but not another live stream, because I'm too tired. So I will see you guys next Friday and Saturday for a gameplay video or an art video and a live stream. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that little notification bell. Love you guys and stay safe. Bye.